This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Only just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback keeps the football. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Now they go with the option, and they didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Dropping back. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Can you say methodical? A marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. play fake, looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he can bring it in.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Breaks into open space. Past the 30. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10.
But I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking to throw yet again. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Going for his running back. Pass falls incomplete, but there's a flag. Will it keep the drive alive? That offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Fourth down, the offense will go for it. To throw, it's Moore. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down. Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk. Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep them short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off, and the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Toss play to the running back going left. Look out, room to run here. Now here he goes. Past the 50. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
With the catch, it's Durham. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Defense is coming after him. On the run here, lets it go. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU now operating in the red zone. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back to throw. It's Reed. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get him behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And he takes it at the 40. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. And that run produces a decent game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moves out of the pocket. Finds room at the 30. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Toss play to the outside. Breaks into the clear.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Clean toward the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Promising start to the drive, but now two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
To the air, it's Nelson. Bringing pressure. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And here's the return from inside the 5. The recovery team gets him down. Not much gain on that return. To throw, it's Johnson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Testing the right side here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserted themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to move it a catch, a big gainer. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. The back's got it. Great cut there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. He keeps it on the design run. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but it's also recognized the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Second down after that short completion. Dropping back, it's Johnson. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Durham. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Green. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over. First and
10. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun running play call. Gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
To the air, it's Johnson. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. He gets loose. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Durham. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So the offense with the first and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackle of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
That's caught. It's Durham. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal play for the offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. On the move now. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket, He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. To throw, it's Johnson. Throws it to the right. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He missed it. Off target that time. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Finds his man. It's Durham. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Over the middle, it's Durham. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down play coming up. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for some space. It's Durham. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Been really Productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nice grab. It's Watkins. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They make the tackle. Nice game. Sets him up 1st down at the 14.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
Kansas State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the 1st half clock. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wildcats will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Bringing it out. It's Barry. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. He's got a deep shot right down the middle. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Breaks into the clear. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Pass complete. It's second down now. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
The Wildcats will line up here on 1st down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Fielded in the end zone. It's buried. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's Johnson. That is broken up and incomplete.
Good job of sitting back in zone by this defense. Allows the entire secondary to keep their eyes up and kind of feel the receivers, but recognize when the quarterback releases the ball and then break on it and knock it away. That was perfect technique.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Kansas State now operating in the red zone. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Wildcats. Look out, whole different game now.
That's how you take advantage of outstanding field position. Starting in plus territory makes it very easy for this offense to be able to get down close to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score LSU 24, Kansas State 21.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He fires downfield. Finds the receiver wide open. You make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Fires it on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play. And they get set now to try the PAT.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Kansas State. The comeback is on.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. The quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
LSU 31, Kansas State 28.
Bringing it out. It's Barry. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On the run, it's Durham. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And he slings it deep back to the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pass is caught. The man was wide open that time. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field. It's Johnson. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. That's caught. It's buried. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. He looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Ball handed off. Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here they come on 4th and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack from third down. This won't be easy. Trying for a 4th down completion. Tries to get it to the running back, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass ball is incomplete. They tried to squeeze in a deep shot, but time running down in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up fourth down. Wildcats will have to kick this away. Surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Johnson. With the catch, it's Durham. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. First down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on second down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good. Makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth.
LSU, Kansas City, 28.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Past the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's a 1st and 10 play.
On the ready.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the tight end. Oh, what a grab!
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because it
Swarmed by the pass rush to sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
LSU, 45. Kansas City, 28.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Chewing clock with the running game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first down.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
They'll run it here. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a toss to the left side. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Grab near the sticks. It's Watkins.
Chris, that can maybe be the play of the game. Third down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money, they get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here the quarterback just takes a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.